I've noticed more friends around me starting to try AI agent tools, but for beginners, many of the concepts can feel quite unclear. So in this video, I'll explain what AI agents are and how to choose the right tool. For years, everyone said Gen AI, but lately we hear that term less. Now, people talk more about AI agents or agentic AI. Gen AI answers prompts. AI agents do tasks. Poe can draft a reply for you quickly, but you still copy it yourself and send it in Gmail. It does not send the email for you. An AI agent is different. It can enter your email app like Gmail or Outlook and help you reply to emails directly. That is an AI agent. There are already quite a few tools on the market, including Claude, which has also added new features. Here, computer is both feature and agent mode. An AI agent is a framework with tools around it, plus a brain, the language model. So these AI agent tools are really just the shell. They need the AI model underneath before they can actually work. When I choose an AI agent, I mainly judge it by these standards. First, can it connect to third-party software through APIs or MCP? That means connecting to common cloud tools like Google Drive or accounting software. Zero, even Facebook posting are connectors. Second, can AI run ERP without APIs? Shop, book trips, buy tickets. Third, skills. Like hiring a colleague, many tasks repeat again and again. That is where skills help. A skill is an SOP, so tasks repeat reliably. Fourth is computer use. Browser use only controls the browser. Computer use controls the computer. It can open, move, and update files on your computer, rename files for you, and tools like OpenAI Codex can go further. It can control apps on your Mac, for example, opening Spotify, WhatsApp, and other apps. Last, does it have a virtual computer? You can ask AI to use your computer, but your computer must stay on. It cannot go to sleep. With its own virtual computer, the AI can keep working even when yours sleeps. So if you look at these 5 points, you can tell whether an AI agent tool is good. For example, let's open the Perplexity website now and see how it handles it. On the left, there's a computer feature. I click Customize, and you can see 2 key points. First is connectors, which means it can connect to different software. If you click Custom Connector, you can connect other tools through MCP. You can also see skills there. Next, I'll test whether it can control the browser. I'll ask it to open LinkedIn.com and see what happens. It looks like Perplexity is using its own virtual computer to open and browse that website. It says the page is showing the LinkedIn logo plus sign in and join now buttons. But since I can't see its screen, I don't know if it really opened it or hallucinated. Perplexity has its own browser called Comet, so I'll try using that. I'll click Computer in Perplexity's browser, then go to linkedin.com. It asks, then opens a tab. If you're using Perplexity's AI agent, it's best to use their own browser. Then it can control the browser and do the work for you. Next, I'll demo Claude. This tool is easy to misunderstand because if you are only using Claude in the web browser, you won't see the CoWork feature there. You have to download the desktop app to use it. If you're in Hong Kong, for Claude Desktop, use System VPN, not Chrome. A Chrome VPN only changes the IP inside that browser. So the VPN has to run on the whole computer. Otherwise, Claude Desktop may not work properly. So I will switch over and open the Claude Desktop app now because CoWork is only available there. CoWork runs inside Claude Desktop, not the browser. Now, if I go to Customize, you can see you can add different tools. Click Add Connectors, then add Custom Connector. It uses MCP. Claude also has skills, so repeatable workflows can be saved and reused. Skills started with Claude. Next, I'll ask it to control my browser through settings. I've already installed the Claude in Chrome extension. Once it's installed, it can remotely control Chrome. Here I type my instruction. Again, I tell it to go to linkedin.com. To be clear, I say, use Chrome. Then it asks if I authorize it to use my Chrome. It works on Mac. This PC failed. The brown border means control, no browser control. So Claude does have this built-in, but at the start you may need to spend some time setting up Claude CoWork. The biggest difference between Claude CoWork and Perplexity, Claude reads files. On the left, there's a feature called Dispatch. The idea is that when you're away from home, you can use your phone to control Claude on your desktop and then work with files on that computer. For me, this feature isn't that useful because if you need files in different places, they belong in Google Drive, not desktop. If it sleeps, it stops. Next is Manus. Among all these tools, it's the most complete one I've tried. It's also the easiest to use. If I click Connector, you'll see it can connect to many different tools through APIs and MCP. Like other tools, it can connect through MCP, but it also supports direct API key connections, which is extremely convenient for me. Not every app has MCP, but most cloud apps have APIs. Manus has skills. Manus also works better on mobile devices. So besides controlling files on your computer remotely, it can also keep working elsewhere. Manus also has its own computer to work from. Here I ask it to open LinkedIn. You can see it opens a computer. There are two ways to do this. It uses your browser or its own cloud browser on mobile. So on the right side, you can see my LinkedIn account is logged in on its computer. It follows my instruction, reach my network, and asks what to do next. This shows the key difference. Lately, I recommend Manus overall because Manus keeps working after sleep. It is also much easier to use than developer tools like Claude. Of course, I know many people feel Manus burns credits very quickly. So lately, I also recommend Soul Computer. It is a bit different from Manus. From the start, it is your own virtual computer, so you do not need to worry about whether your computer is asleep. You can control it 24 hours a day. Your files live in the cloud. Think of Soul Computer as something like Google Drive, but with an AI inside Google Drive that can work on your files anytime. It can connect to MCP, provide API keys, and work with the files inside. You can set up skills or even do vibe coding directly inside it. The code goes straight into that computer and it gives you a link to share. Your friends can click that link and see the app you built. Use this framework to choose the tool. Finally, a quick reminder, on May 1 and May 2, we have two workshops coming up. May 1 morning is an AI marketing workshop. May 2 is full day. That full day workshop is about Manus AI agent. In class, we mainly practice with Manus, but after the course, you are not limited to using Manus. Once the exercises show you each function's logic, you can apply the same ideas in other AI agent tools as well. The key is the principle. Miss this one, and the next workshop is in June. To learn more, click the link below the video.